Who were the women of power in ancient Egypt? These women, often overshadowed by their male counterparts, held significant influence and authority. They were not just queens and consorts, but also rulers, priestesses, and warriors. We know the names of some: Nefertiti, Hatshepsut, Cleopatra. These iconic figures have left an indelible mark on history, their stories told and retold through the ages. But their prominence raises a question. What about those who came before? The women whose names have been lost to time, yet whose contributions were no less significant? These early female figures were the bedrock upon which later generations built their legacies, those who laid the very foundation of this grand civilization. Their stories, though less documented, are woven into the fabric of Egypt's history. They were the pioneers, the trailblazers who set the stage for the likes of Nefertiti and Cleopatra. The answer, often shrouded in the mists of time, leads us to extraordinary figures like Merneith, a queen who ruled during the First Dynasty. Her reign, though brief, was marked by significant achievements and a strong assertion of female power. Merneith navigated the corridors of power in an era that shaped the destiny of Egypt. She was a regent for her young son Den, and her influence extended far beyond her official title. Her leadership was a testament to the capabilities and strengths of women in ancient times. Merneith's story challenges our understanding of ancient societies and underscores the crucial roles women played in shaping some of the world's most enduring civilizations. Her legacy is a powerful reminder that women have always been at the forefront of history, even if their stories are not always told. It is a story that deserves to be told and retold, not just for its historical significance, but for the inspiration it provides to future generations. The tales of these powerful women are a beacon of hope and a call to recognize the contributions of women throughout history. For it reminds us that the pursuit of equality is not a modern invention, but an ancient yearning echoing through the ages. The legacy of these women is a testament to their enduring strength and the timeless quest for equality and justice. Our journey takes us back over 5,000 years to the First Dynasty of Egypt, a time when the foundations of one of the world's most remarkable civilizations were being laid. This era marked the beginning of a long and storied history that would see the rise of monumental architecture, complex social structures, and a pantheon of gods that would captivate the imagination of people for millennia. It was a period of unification, innovation, and the rise of absolute monarchy. The Narmer palette, one of the most significant artifacts from this time, symbolizes the unification of Upper and Lower Egypt under a single ruler. This unification was not just a political achievement, but also a cultural and religious one, setting the stage for the grandeur that Egypt would come to be known for. It was during this era of unprecedented transformation that Merneith, a name whispered by time, left her indelible mark. As one of the earliest female rulers, her story is both enigmatic and fascinating. Her tomb, discovered in Abydos, is a testament to her significant role in the early dynastic period. The artifacts found within offer clues to her life and the era she lived in. Though the exact nature of her reign remains a subject of debate, her influence on the nascent Egyptian state is undeniable. Some scholars believe she may have ruled as a regent for her young son, while others argue she held power in her own right. Regardless, her presence in the annals of history highlights the complexities and nuances of early Egyptian leadership. Merneith's story is not one of absolute clarity. The historical records from this period are sparse, and much of what we know comes from archaeological discoveries and inscriptions that have survived the ravages of time. These fragments, though incomplete, paint a picture of a woman who navigated the treacherous waters of early dynastic politics with skill and determination. The sands of time have obscured some of the details of her life and reign, yet each new discovery brings us closer to understanding the true extent of her influence and the legacy she left behind. Archaeologists continue to unearth new artifacts and inscriptions that shed light on this enigmatic figure, offering tantalizing glimpses into her world. Yet, the fragments we do possess offer a tantalizing glimpse into the life of a woman who wielded immense power and influence in a society on the cusp of greatness. Merneith's story is a reminder of the rich tapestry of human history, where even the most obscure figures can leave a lasting impact on the world. Her legacy, though shrouded in mystery, continues to inspire and intrigue us, urging us to delve deeper into the past to uncover the stories that have shaped our present. To understand Merneith's significance, we must first delve into the world of the First Dynasty. Imagine, if you will, a land divided, two kingdoms, Upper and Lower Egypt, locked in a constant struggle for supremacy. This was the Egypt before the First Dynasty, a land yearning for unity. It was against this backdrop of conflict and consolidation that the First Dynasty emerged, marking the birth of a unified Egypt. From the ashes of division rose a new era, an era of pharaohs and pyramids, of hieroglyphs and grand temples. The First Dynasty witnessed the rise of powerful rulers who laid the groundwork for Egypt's future glory. Names like Narmer, the legendary unifier of Upper and Lower Egypt, and Hor-Aha, the founder of the First Dynasty, resonate through the corridors of time. These were the architects of a unified Egypt, the visionaries who transformed a fragmented land into a powerful and enduring civilization. Their reigns were marked by military campaigns, the establishment of centralized rule, and the development of a complex administrative system that would become the hallmark of Egyptian civilization. It was within this dynamic environment, shaped by the legacy of these early rulers, that Merneith's story unfolded. Narmer, often credited with the unification of Egypt, is a figure shrouded in both history and legend. His reign marked the beginning of a new era, one where the two lands of Upper and Lower Egypt were brought together under a single rule. The Narmer Palette, an ancient artifact, depicts his victory and symbolizes the dawn of a unified Egypt. Narmer's achievements were not just military, they were also administrative and cultural. He established the foundations of what would become one of the most sophisticated civilizations in history. His legacy was carried forward by his successors, who continued to build on his vision. Hor-Aha, Narmer's successor, is often credited with further consolidating the unification of Egypt. He is considered the first pharaoh of the First Dynasty and played a crucial role in establishing the early dynastic traditions that would define ancient Egyptian culture for millennia. The reigns of these early pharaohs were characterized by significant developments in architecture, art, and religion. They commissioned the construction of monumental structures, including temples and tombs, which served as both religious centers and symbols of their divine authority. These rulers were not just warriors, they were also patrons of the arts and champions of religious practices. Their contributions laid the groundwork for the rich cultural heritage that Egypt is known for today. The unification of Egypt under these early dynastic rulers set the stage for the development of a centralized state, which allowed for greater administrative efficiency and the flourishing of arts and sciences. Their military campaigns were not just about conquest, they were also about securing resources and establishing trade routes, which were essential for the prosperity of the kingdom. The establishment of centralized rule allowed for the creation of a complex administrative system, which included a bureaucracy that managed everything from agriculture to trade. This administrative system was supported by a class of scribes and officials who were responsible for record-keeping and the implementation of the pharaoh's policies. The development of writing, particularly hieroglyphics, was a significant achievement of this period. It allowed for the recording of history, religious texts, and administrative documents, which have provided invaluable insights into ancient Egyptian society. It was within this dynamic environment, shaped by the legacy of these early rulers, that Merneith's story unfolded. As one of the few women to have ruled in ancient Egypt, her reign is a testament to the complexity and richness of early Egyptian history. Merneith's story is a fascinating chapter in the history of ancient Egypt, reflecting the enduring legacy of the early dynastic rulers who laid the foundations for one of the world's greatest civilizations. A queen's shadow, regent, or ruler. Merneith's position within the dynastic structure remains a subject of scholarly debate. Was she a queen consort, the principal wife of a king, or did she rule in her own right as pharaoh? The evidence is tantalizingly ambiguous, offering glimpses into a reign shrouded in mystery. Her tomb at Abydos, a sprawling complex rivaling that of kings, suggests a status that transcended the traditional role of queen consort. Furthermore, artifacts bearing her name, including seals and inscriptions, hint at a level of authority typically reserved for pharaohs. While her exact title may remain elusive, Merneith's influence on the early dynastic period is undeniable. As the mother of Den, the fifth king of the First Dynasty, she played a pivotal role in securing the lineage and consolidating the power of the nascent dynasty. Some scholars believe she may have even acted as regent for her son, effectively governing Egypt during his minority. Her reign, whether as a queen consort, regent, or pharaoh in her own right, marked a significant moment in Egyptian history. It challenged traditional gender roles and showcased the capacity for female leadership at the highest echelons of power. Merneith's story, though fragmented, resonates with a power that transcends time. She stands as a testament to the often overlooked contributions of women in ancient societies, a reminder that the pursuit of power and influence was not solely a male domain. Her legacy serves as a bridge between the early dynastic period and the later reigns of powerful female rulers like Hatshepsut, who would go on to rule Egypt as pharaoh in her own right. As we delve deeper into the annals of Egyptian history, it is essential to acknowledge the contributions of figures like Merneith. Their stories, often obscured by time and the biases of history, offer valuable insights into the complexities of gender roles and the pursuit of power in ancient societies. By uncovering their stories, we gain a richer understanding of the past, one that recognizes the contributions of all individuals, regardless of gender, to the tapestry of human civilization. Subscribe for more interesting historical facts.